Hello traders, this is Jim Comiskey coming to you live from ADM Investor Services. It is currently Wednesday the 4th at about 2 o'clock. Give you some color on the metals complex amongst other things. First of all, the opinions that I am no doubt about to express are mine and mine alone, not necessarily shared by ADM's management. Okay. Gold is currently at 1622.10. That's down $48. The silver is at 31.24, down 202. Okay, so the bloodbath continues here in the metals. And once again, I'm just going to say this. I don't mean to keep beating this drum, but these type of markets just reinforce the need, the great need to be trading with stops if you're trading futures. If you're trading a physical, just maybe perhaps use this weakness as an opportunity to continue stacking at lower levels. Okay. I can't really offer you direct advice since, you're not in my book. You're not working with me directly over the telephone. If you'd like to, just get a hold of me. Okay. But anyways, first of all, I want to do a little chart work here, quickly, if you would. And then I'll give you support and resistance levels. Okay, now, a good friend of mine, Turd Ferguson, by the way, shout out to Turd, just went on his site and basically he pointed out a couple things that, and I'm going to talk directly to Turd this afternoon, okay? But I'm on his site. It's, by the way, it's tfmetalsreport.com. Okay, so check it out. I'm sure you have. But if you have not, tfmetalsreport.com. All right. His post today. Man, I hate being wrong. Hate it. Don't hold your breath, buddy. You'll be okay. But what he notes, and I'm gonna just touch on this briefly. My underlying fear, though, is that in this post-MF Global market, the COMEX is completely broken. I say this because everything that he traditionally uses to predict price suddenly seems in question. Join the club, Turd. Okay. He goes on to cite six different indicators, if you will, which I watch quite closely as well. RSI and the MACD are both pointing to oversold on the gold and silver. They were yesterday, and they are today, even more so. Okay, but what I would offer there specifically is they're oversold for a reason. I'll get to that momentarily. I don't think they're going to be oversold for long, but they're oversold for a reason now. Okay, lease rates are totally neutral at this stage, okay? We're getting occasional backwardization in price, mostly in silver, okay, which tends to indicate physical tightness. There's reports of significant physical demand at these price levels. Well, certainly, it's the Indian wedding season. Huge physical demand. All right, open interest is at remarkably low levels. Yes, and you know what? You could go to the grains, you could go to the indexes, you could go to the currencies, the energies, and the metals, and say the exact same thing. Commitment Traders Report, undeniably bullish for both metals. Absolutely, no question. So again, shout out to Turd, but I just wanted to touch base with that. Okay, if you look, see, right now, you go back on a chart, okay? Go back to December 3rd in the gold. Gold was at basically 1750, 1748.75, okay? And within about a week and a half, make it about 2.5 weeks, gold plummeted all the way down to 1525. Okay, QE. Okay, silver had a similar move, but in the interest of the clock here, I'm not going to go to specific levels, and I'm just pointing out that bloodbath, which is what we're in the midst of right now. Just to give you guys an idea of history repeats itself, okay? Granted, this is very short-term history, but it repeats itself. It's a truism, no question about it, particularly in the markets. Okay, but what I would offer to you here is that when it's a QE on, QE off, QE on, QE off environment, okay, when you've got helicopter bend, in essence, as much as the Federal Reserve tries to claim they're not politically motivated, well, you and I both know that's complete bullshit. Okay, particularly coming up to election. All right, there's two people that really want to keep their jobs. One of them's Barack Obama. One of them's Ben Bernanke. Okay, the Fed clings to, in my humble opinion, an outdated opinion of their own that a strong stock market means a contented populace, a strong society, a living, breathing, functioning organism that we call society, healthy, strong like bull. Okay, I'm here to tell you with the index volumes, and this probably has a lot to do with MF Global, maybe disheartening people. I mean, an out and out $1.6 billion theft with a capital T, in my humble opinion, will do this to people. Will do this to markets. Okay, people get discouraged and they say, up yours, I'm not going to play this game. It seems rigged. Okay, I'm here to tell you, as you know, I've been doing this upwards north of 25 years, and it does smell funny. That doesn't mean there are tradable opportunities here. Okay, big time tradable opportunities. You can play the metals from the short side. Solution: catch a dollar move, catch $100 move south in the gold, or a $2 move south in the silver. You can flip. You can trade multidimensionally. Okay, but still use stops. If you'd like to work with me, okay, you know, and I ain't no salesman, okay, but I'm tired of hearing people, seeing people just get themselves completely blown up by something like that comes out of the FOMC. A lot of these people didn't realize the FOMC was even issuing their minutes at 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. If you want to just shoot me an email, that's probably the best way in this day and age. My email address is jim.comiskey@archerfinancials.com. Okay, I look forward to hearing from you and working with you and for you. Okay, but that's pretty much all I got. By the way, I'm going to be on Turd's site in a little while, a couple of weeks, I guess. I'll let you know. All right, here. There's some really, really distressing things going on here. All right, now we could be in the midst of a full-blown constitutional crisis. Okay, and now a lot of you that have been following me, you know I lean way to the right. Okay, but I'm not, you know, afraid of black helicopters circling over my house. So you know, and yeah. don't anybody, you know, get defensive or think I'm stereotyping by saying something like that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Okay, enough said. But there's two different things going on here. One, you've got the Bernanke really openly manipulating markets with statements that he's making. It's just, we're dealing with 1998 volumes in the indexes, by the way. And literally, I have one estimate that I've seen, and it feels right, smells right. 80% of that volume is basically logarithms in New York going after each other. 20% is the public. You know, a strong volume confirms a move, whether it's up or down. Okay, it's not happening in the indexes. Now the metals, very strong volume on the way down, which worries me a little bit. But if I was stacking, my advice to you, and I do, my advice to you would be wait for a couple sideways days, indicative of base building, and then add to your physical. Okay. Again, if you'd like to talk to me, just email me or give me a call. All right, so we've got the Bernanke on the one hand, and then we've got Obama literally going after the Supreme Court. This is just amazing. So let's see, we all saw his lawyer get completely and utterly, for lack of a better term, bitch slapped in that 3 days of arguments in front of the Supreme Court. All right, so I think basically people that watched some of it or analyzed it via print media probably came to the conclusion that Obamacare is going to be tossed out, or certainly the individual mandate. Now, for Obama to basically threaten the Supreme Court because they're unelected, wow. You know,
I will.
The founding fathers predicted people like Barack Obama.
Perfect. We'll do. I'll let them know.
Okay? Literally, the founding fathers predicted that people like Barack Obama would come along. That's why, they ingratiated a three-system government, checks and balances. You could find a fourth grader that could tell Barack Obama about checks and balances. Probably. Well, sixth grader. There is a reason, for the three branches of government, and that's to keep each other in check and balanced. So the last I checked, this guy wasn't the Emperor of the United States. Don't be threatening judges, particularly Supreme Court judges. What? Seriously, you laugh. But did you hear what he said? Sorry. How long am I going to,
Yeah, you got like 2 minutes.
All right, I've been told I got 2 minutes left. All right, you know what? Really, I could really go at it with this, but I'm not gonna. Okay, but again, I'm. 2 gentlemen emailed me and said, we can't afford working with brokers anymore because we just came through the MF thing. That's complete nonsense. Okay, over here at ADM Investor Services, okay, Archer Financials, I'm able to work with you basically in like the $15 to $25 space. Okay, that's my pledge from me to you. So if you got an account somewhere and you feel you're being abused or abused through neglect, through just being ignored, just give me a call. All right, the book's open for a little while longer here, but my life, I don't know if you care or not, but it's returned to normalcy. All right, but again, shoot me an email at jim.comiskey@archerfinancials.com. Leave a comment on the YouTube chain or give me a call toll free, 888-935-7979 or 312-242-7996. Look forward to talking to you guys. And please, don't forget to leave comments on the comment bar, and I will be responding. Okay?